Thank you for joining us for another episode of Unlocking Your Financial Future. I'm Kaitlin Schrock, and today I get to be the lead host, I would say. And on with me, I have owner Ben Schrock.
Yeah, the roles are reversed. So
you're in the hot seat.
Glad to be in the hot seat, I guess. We'll find out how much I enjoy that here shortly.
So Ben, I wanted to talk to you today. We had a pretty exciting ranking come out last week, and we are recording this podcast on Monday, June 23rd, 2025, but we were ranked on AdvisorHub's website for their 2025 RIAs to watch.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Yeah. Good question. How much time we got?
Yeah.
No, it's something that they publish every year. It's a list, and they do multiple categories. And we were, are asked to submit the firm to see if we would win or be recognized as one of the top 250 in the country. So it is kind of cool to be amongst your peers and actually get some recognition on how your firm's doing. And then they do it a little bit differently. They don't base it strictly on how much you are managing. They have multiple categories. They look at the firm's growth, profitability, ratio size of advisors to clients. So they break it down, they score it out. And then actually we were towards the bottom of the list, but we made the list. We were at 231 in the top 250. So again, it was pretty cool to get that recognition and win that spot, I guess.
Yeah, I think AdvisorHub, theirs is unique because it's not just about the amount of money that you have under management. When I was reading through their selection process and how they select firms, I thought it was really unique in that it's firms that have scalability and growth, but still offer a high level of service to their clients. So I think that sometimes in our industry that gets overlooked. People, forget to take care of and nurture the clients that they have, and we wouldn't be here without our loyal clients that we have, and we really consider our clients to be part of our BA Schrock family. Right. So I think that's one of the things that makes this ranking so special for us. Yeah,
and it kind of brings it back down to scale too, that we're a team of 7 and with 4 licensed representatives here in our office. So, to compete against, firms that might have, offices in all 50 states or, a couple hundred employees, it does level that playing field a little bit. But also it is kind of, like I said, cool to be recognized and lumped into that class of different advisors and firms.
Yeah. And I think, everybody aspires for growth in this industry, and that's the benchmark and how a lot of, people measure success in this business, and that's fine. But I think for us, what we also take a lot of pride in is our professionalism. So, that's our regulatory record, our community involvement, and like you mentioned a little bit ago, the team that we have here and making sure that, we are, bringing in the talent the best talent that we can in our area here. And we're very proud of the team and the way that we're involved even in our local community. And for AdvisorHub to take that into consideration as well is really important.
Yeah. And like you say, and we talk regularly at conferences and things like that, and to bigger groups of advisors and firms, and what we're able to do on a smaller scale. Being in Wadsworth, we're going against some pretty big cities out there, and with a lot of people and a lot of assets. So, it is pretty neat to be in a little small community like we are and be recognized, and like I keep mentioning, with that group of people.
Yeah. So where do you think we'll fall next year?
229. Got big goals.
Shooting for the stars over there.
Yeah. No, hopefully we just keep making the list. Honestly, it's weird when, we talk about it all the time. We don't really set, growth goals year in and year out. It's we like to grow with like-minded people. That's the best way we like to put it is we'll help as many people as we can. And, we don't really have limits to how many people we want to see or have to see. There's no quotas or anything like that. We just want to help those that want our help and are willing to ask for it. So that's really, where we fall and where we'll be next year. I don't know, Kate. That's a great, wherever you take us. That's my answer.
I think I know where we'll be. We'll still be doing what we're passionate about. And if that moves us up in the ranks, so be it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I know you and I know this team and I know that everybody will come in and stay the course with our approach to planning. And so for us, it's never been about this, but it is a cool recognition that we earned this year that we should all be proud of.
Right. Well, I agree. And it's a team effort. And like you said earlier, it's none of that's possible without having awesome clients and people that are willing to trust us and trust our firm with managing their finances. And, that's the biggest testament to us is that we have such a great following, a great client base that takes our advice on a regular basis. And that means more than any ranking, honestly, is the loyal clients that we do have. And the people that have been with us from the beginning, going back to 2012, rewind 13 years, I would have never even thought that we'd be getting an email to be submitting for a list like this. And, here we are today in 2025. It's humbling to be in the seat and read that and get that email that said we made the list. So, we've come a long way from the humble beginnings. And it's just an honor to do that and serve our clients.
Yeah, I think this is one of those moments where we rarely do we pause and take a look at how far we've come. When you think about it, really starting with no clients, right. and being now a recognizable name in Medina County is a huge honor for us. So it's good to step back and say, wow, this, never would have, if we could have written out the future, this probably wouldn't have been in it. So.
Yeah, it probably would have been a lot worse if I had to predict starting back then.
Well, thank you and congratulations to you, Ben. You put a lot of hard work and time and energy into this business. So if you would like to read articles from Advisor Hub on this ranking that we received, and they actually did a few other rankings for 2025 they're in the finance space. We will link to that in the show notes so that you can check the ranking out yourself. But if you have any questions on this episode or would like to reach out to us, you can find us on the web at baschrock-fg.com, or you can always give us a call at 330-473-1060. Thanks, Ben.
Yep.